My name is Greg Connor, and I'm running for Norfolk District Attorney. My family has lived in this county for well over a century, and this is where my wife and I are raising our daughters. My connection to the DA's office is just as personal. You see, my father was an ADA from 1968 to 1975 for George Burke. Our careers have had a lot of similarities, but none more so than with his last trial as an ADA. He prosecuted Amar Therian for the murder of Westwood Officer William Sheehan. That was the last time someone was successfully prosecuted for murdering a police officer in the line of duty in Norfolk County, until I prosecuted Manuel Lopes for the murder of Weymouth Sergeant Michael Chesna and witness Vera Adams. Again, like Dad, I was able to have that defendant held accountable for those crimes. My father's work inspired me to become an assistant district attorney. I was honored to become an intern in 1996 for Bill Delahunt's Norfolk DA's office. There I saw a gold standard in prosecution that was looked at as a national model on how to handle domestic violence. After going to Boston College and Boston College Law School, I was hired by Bill Keating in 2001 as an assistant district attorney. I worked my way up in the office, from line ADA to chief of the district courts, chief of the motor vehicle homicide team, chief of the financial crimes unit, and eventually I was the chief trial counsel. That's when I took on and won some of the most complicated cases in the county. This past winter, I tried Brian Walsh. On January 1st, 2023, he murdered his wife in their Cohasset home, and over the next few days while his children slept upstairs, he dismembered her in their basement and then disposed of her body in dumpsters. I'm proud to say I was able to try him for those crimes. My team and I became the first prosecutors in over 100 years to obtain a first-degree conviction where there was no body of a victim. And in doing so, we were able to obtain justice for Anna and her family. In addition to prosecuting homicides, one of the most important cases I was asked to handle was Radoslaw Sarkowski. He was the man who tortured the dog known as Puppy Doe here in Quincy. I was able to bring him to justice and secure one of the largest sentences for animal cruelty in the country. I have also had the opportunity to help countless defendants over my 25-year career at the Norfolk DA's office. Every year, thousands of people walk through the doors of the district courts. Many of those charged with crimes have found themselves in a cycle of making bad choices. Through my work with the drug court and the veterans courts, we have been able to give thousands of people the chance to get their lives back on track, opposed to being incarcerated. And one of the first things I want to do when I become the district attorney is to create an emerging adults court. Emerging adults would be geared towards 18 to 21-year-olds who are charged with certain nonviolent offenses that would provide them the chance at avoiding a conviction but address their addiction and mental health issues. You see, the law has finally caught up with the science. It recognizes that the brains of young people do not have the same risk-reward analysis as we do when we get older. We need to be open to new solutions in criminal justice. In the last 5 years, I have seen the state close Walpole and Concord state prisons. When I started, the Norfolk House of Corrections was so crowded, inmates were sleeping in the gym, and now it is at a fraction of its capacity. Today, Massachusetts has the lowest incarceration rate in the country. And simultaneously, when I started in 2001, Norfolk County averaged about 18,000 new cases a year. I have seen that drop to approximately 10,000 cases annually. I have learned we cannot jail our way out of problems. Instead, treatment, not incarceration, has helped decrease recidivism. If someone is hurting themselves, I want to get them help. But if they're hurting others, I want to hold them accountable. In 2024, I was voted the Prosecutor of the Year by the elected district attorneys. I have been endorsed by the Norfolk County Police Chiefs Association, MassCop, the largest police union in the state, the Massachusetts Corrections Officers. Over a dozen labor unions have also endorsed me, including the Carmen's Union, the National Association of Governmental Employees, Local 2222, the Steelworkers, the Ironworkers, the Laborers, and the Teamsters. I've also been endorsed by federal, state, county, and local officials, like U.S. Representative William Keating, State Representatives Taki Chan and Bruce Ayers, retired State Senator Walter Timilty, retired County Commissioner Mary Collins, and Quincy's Mayor Tom Koch. I am proud of my background, proud of the work I have done on behalf of victims, proud of getting defendants who are suffering the help they need, and proud of serving my community. I want everyone else in Norfolk County to feel proud of their DA's office, and that is why I'm running.